Why is my water heater rattling?
A death knell means something is dying.
A new hot water heater is expensive, but a lot of things can be fixed.
Let's not rush to judgment. It may be rattling because of normal temperature changes.
If it was normal noise, I would not be asking about it.
Your unit could be overheating because the temperature sensor is not flat against the body. Then it expands fast as it heats up and contracts when the unit gets too hot.
Thermal cycling. My furnace did that.
Your furnace might have done that because of problems with the temperature sensor or the control board or lack of airflow.
The water heater does not seem to have a control board, and if it had enough water flow to justify the noise, I'd be asking about what I see, not what I hear.
You could hear rattling that is actually a pressure differential in the water pipes to the water heater, not an issue with the heater itself.
What would cause that?
A water leak somewhere, calcium buildup that acts like atherosclerosis, both of which mean pipes expand and contract and shift more as water tries to flow through.
Water pressure at the sink is normal, and there's no extra noise there.
If you have a water softener, you could be mistaking its operation for the hot water heater.
I do not have a water softener.
Do you need a water softener? If you have lime and calcium buildup in the unit, where it crystallizes into bigger chunks, before it sinks to the bottom of the heater and gets hot enough to explode.
That sounds dangerous.
It is just noisy popping most of the time.
If I have that much sediment in the unit, it needs to be drained.
If you have a modest layer of rust, lime and other debris turn to mud on the bottom of the water heater, you could get rattling as the water in the mud boils up and escapes.
That can create popping once the mud is thick enough to create large bubbles that surface over smaller bubbles rolling.
Both problems require draining the tank to keep from burning out the heating elements, though that's going to happen once in a while anyway.
What else could make it rattle?
If the temperature sensor can't tell it is overheating because it's covered in mud, the unit could literally boil until the steam escapes the relief valve.
The only relief there is that I need to call a plumber, not the fire department.